Long ago, in the village of Endoro, people lived peacefully beside wide grasslands filled with zebras and acacia trees. Among them lived a beautiful young woman named Naya. She was kind, hardworking, and known for singing while fetching water from the river. But Naya carried sadness in her heart. Every man in the village wanted to marry her, yet she refused them all. "Why do you always say no?" her mother asked one evening. Naya stared at the moon and whispered, "My heart is waiting for someone I have not met." The villagers laughed at her, but the elders remained silent because sometimes dreams carried messages from the ancestors. One night, during the season of heavy winds, Naya walked alone to the river. As she filled her clay pot, she heard soft drumming in the distance. Boom, boom, boom. A rhythm unlike anything she had heard before. Curious, she followed the sound deep into the grasslands until she reached a giant baobab tree glowing beneath the moonlight. And there he stood, tall, mysterious, dressed in white robes that shimmered like silver water. His name was Kito. "Who are you?" Naya asked carefully. "A traveler," he replied with a smile. "One who belongs to the night." From that evening, Kito visited her only after sunset. They walked through the savannah together, sharing stories beneath the stars. Naya had never known such happiness, and slowly she fell in love. But there was something strange about Kito. He never appeared during the day, and he always disappeared before sunrise. One night Naya finally asked him, "Why must you always leave before dawn?" Kito's face darkened. "Because if you discover who I truly am, I will lose you forever." But love often awakens curiosity stronger than fate. So Naya made a secret decision. The next evening, before Kito left, she quietly followed him across the savannah, past the river, past the hills, past the sacred forest. Then suddenly, Kito began to glow. Naya froze in terror as his body rose slowly toward the sky surrounded by silver light. And before her eyes, Kito transformed into the moon spirit, the guardian of the night itself. Naya gasped. The stories were true. The moon spirit turned toward her sadly. "You were never supposed to follow me." "I don't care what you are," Naya cried. "I love you." The spirit descended gently beside her. "For centuries, I have watched humans from the sky," he said softly. "But your heart made me wish to become one of them." Tears filled Naya's eyes. "Then stay." The moon spirit shook his head. "If I remain on Earth, darkness will swallow the skies forever. But if I return above, I can never walk beside you again." The wind howled through the trees. Naya realized love sometimes demanded sacrifice. So with a breaking heart, she whispered, "Then go, and protect the world." The moon spirit touched her forehead gently. "You loved me enough to let me go. That is the purest love of all." Then he rose into the heavens, and the moon became brighter than it had ever been before. Years passed. Naya never married, but every night she sat beneath the baobab tree singing softly to the sky. And villagers began noticing something magical. Whenever Naya sang, the moonlight would shine only on her. To this day, elders say the moon spirit still listens to the voice of the woman he loved. And that is why the moon glows brightest for hearts that love truly, even when love must let go. Ending moral. True love is not about possession. Sometimes, love means setting someone free so their light can continue shining.